Yo, this is CJ, and I'm going to talk about a game called Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Here's the case. And what I'm thinking about the game is a good game, but at the same time, it's not how I imagined it. It's supposed to be more realistic, more like the anime show and I can see it, but there are a few things that I've noticed. The first thing is they have a lot of character slots. I'm going to get back to that, but after the last download, we still have like 23 spaces left. And so we don't know if they're going to fill that or not. Another thing is I saw a video where they confirmed where you have two people versus one. So far, it's not on versus mode. It's only on the adventure mode and whatnot. And I think they should have brought that to the actual versus mode so we can play that. Like if we don't want to go to adventure mode, we can play that just with everyone. One person can just do just one character. Just make it more like it is in the anime. Other things I think they should do is bring back the original from Storm 1 and 2, how they had multiple awakenings. Like Rock Lee, he had his drunken mode, and then he turns around with his Energate mode. Also, what I think they should do is bring more awakenings to other characters. Like Naruto, he generally had his one tail opening for his part 1, but he had during the battle with Shikaku summon Gamabuto, Chief Toad, and I think he should be able to do that and have awakened Gaara's Shukaku mode as well. Or in the Ultimate Jutsu, give him another Ultimate Jutsu like Sea Possum Jutsu. That way you can reenact the battle, that specific battle. And I also think they should bring back more of the settings, more playable stages that was in the previous games. That way you can, even if it's not exact, it could still be how make it more realistic. Because we still trying, if we want to play on versus mode, how it was, we still scrambling out what scene fits where, what type when it's not. That's why I think they should bring back some of the playable stages. And like I said about the multiple character slots, they did take out two of the characters, which is Uncle and Uncle. I can't think of her other name, the other character name, but they were always support characters. I think in one Ultimate Ninja Storm they were actually playable characters, but remained support. While in the first game, the Sound 4 were support only characters, and then now they're bringing them back as regular characters. I think they should bring back Uncle and the other ninja, I can't think of her name right now, as well as many people saying Ginkaku and Kinkaku, which is should, I do believe so. And other characters that you played in the story mode, how to keep the flow of it, like had a sound ninja, or where Obito he had went rampage. Since we have a rampaging Obito, we should have at least a sound ninja or whoever he was battling. I can't think of. And then the two that him and Kakashi have fought, those two to be re-unlocked. I'm not for sure if they're gonna do it, but there's like multiple ways they can. They already have the character, the designs. Just need to put them in versus mode. And like I said, have multiple awakenings where some people that have summoned, they can summon as an awakening, and multiple playable stages, more playable stages. Like I said, when I read a wiki from naruto.wikia.com, they're supposed to have playable stages of the Hidden Leaf from Part 1, Part 2 before the war, and then after the war, which they only have after the Great War. And I think they should do multiple, bring back the settings for the other one. And since the new system allows for destruction, similar to destruction, I know it's going to be tweaking it a little, but it should be done just at a process. And so that's all I got. like the playable stages, the multiple awakenings, where they for like Gara Part 1 where he becomes Shukaku, because they have his ultimate jutsu right now is how he did with um, Kinamaru. I think that's his name. And I think there should be more. You have multiple new jutsus that has not been in the series, which is pretty cool. But and then for costumes, since I would like it when if there's damageable costume, not just having dirt on it, but if there's like major costume damage like in the series, you should be able to start off the battle. Like if I'm reacting in the story mode on the story mode on the versus mode, it won't look right if I'm so far in the battle and keep having to do different scenes where the characters don't start off in that damaged look where it should be. So I think having a startup and start off characters and bring back the as soon as you're can able to be awakened at the beginning of the game. They already have that system where you can awaken from the beginning, but that's only as in the challenge of a survival mode or something, which I think they should just put that back into the verse mode as well. So bring back other items. I mean, they have the data and they can do it, and it's in sections for the gameplay, but should be in the versus mode. And I think that covers all that. So hey, just leave your comments below and tell me what you think.